everybody. I'm doing the top 10 influential book tag today, and the reason that I'm doing this is I think it's a good introduction to my taste in books and just a great way of getting to know a little bit more what to expect from this channel. I know that originally the rule was that you were not supposed to say anything about the books, but so many people have broken that and changed it to I'm just going to say one line that I'm going to follow suit. So the first book is The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is my mother's old university copy and it's falling apart and it makes me so sad, and it is lovely. As I've said previously, I read this as a child, and it was one of the first fantasy books I ever read, and introduced me to my love of high fantasy. The next book is Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. The first book to introduce me to dystopia and science fiction. Next is The Odyssey by Homer. Potentially. Let's not get into that debate. For introducing me to my love of classics. Next is my very worn copy of Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, which is sellotaped together in places. Yeah. For introducing me to the classics, gothic, and letting me know that I can actually enjoy a story in which romance is a key plot point, even if it is completely twisted and horrid and all the characters are unlikable. The Life of Pi by Yann Martel. Even though it's not my favourite book, it introduced me to the genre of magic realism. Next, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, of course. For being the first contemporary fiction book that I read and introducing me to literary fiction, and letting me know that even if something is a bestseller, that doesn't mean it's the type of thing that my friends' mothers would read in book club. It can actually be good. Next is The Death of the Moth by Virginia Woolf, for introducing me to the writing of Virginia Woolf and modernism. Next is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, for being the first book that I stayed up all night to read. And then the last two I don't actually have copies of. I've lent one to my mother, and that is Portrait with Keys by Ivan Vladislavic. I can never say his name, for changing my mind about the South African literary scene and introducing me to a memoir of a city and the way that writing can completely change the way that you view a place or even a genre. And finally, Mouse by Art Spiegelman, for introducing me to the world of graphic novels and the fact that they are a varied medium with many genres within them. So yay! I did it! Ooh! I did a thing! Also, that pile of blankets, that's my cat sleeping under them. It's cold here. We are in full winter in South Africa. And yes, South Africa does have winter. We even get snow. So, well, not where I stay. Not really, at any rate. We get mush. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'm going to say goodbye.